Picture this. You wake up in the morning, the sun is just beginning to rise, and the world outside is quiet. You have the whole day ahead of you, but here's something most people don't realize. The way you spend the first hour after waking could shape not only how you feel today, but also how healthy you'll be in the years ahead. Many seniors think longevity is all about genetics or expensive treatments, but research tells a different story. Your daily morning habits, the small choices you make before most people have even had breakfast, can either help you live a longer, more energetic life, or slowly chip away at your health without you noticing. And the best part? You don't need a complicated routine, fancy equipment, or hours of free time. You just need a few simple, consistent actions that set the tone for your body and mind from the moment you wake up. Before we dive in, I'd like to invite you to be part of our community of seniors who are committed to living healthier, longer, and more independent lives. By subscribing and turning on the notification bell, you'll never miss out on practical, doctor-backed tips that can make a real difference in your everyday health. And stick with me until the very end, because I'll be sharing one morning habit that is so simple you can start it tomorrow without spending a single cent, yet it could add years to your life and keep you feeling younger than your age. Over my years as a doctor, I've noticed a clear pattern. Seniors who start their mornings with intention tend to have better health, more energy, and a sharper mind well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. In contrast, those who begin the day in a rush, skipping hydration, skipping movement, maybe reaching straight for a cup of coffee and sitting in front of the TV, often see their health decline faster, sometimes without realizing why. Morning is when your body resets from the work it's been doing overnight. While you sleep, your heart rate slows, your breathing deepens, and your body focuses on repairing cells and balancing hormones. But here's the catch. After 6 to 8 hours without food or water, your muscles, joints, brain, and organs are in a state where they're ready to receive support or neglect. According to a study from the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who practice just 3 healthy morning habits, hydration, light physical activity, and a balanced breakfast, were 34% less likely to develop mobility problems over a 5-year period compared to those who didn't. I remember one patient, Robert, a 74-year-old retired engineer. He told me he always felt sluggish in the mornings and thought it was just part of aging. But when we adjusted his morning routine, starting with a glass of water, 10 minutes of stretching, and a protein-rich breakfast, he was shocked at how much better his days felt. His blood pressure stabilized, his afternoon fatigue almost disappeared, and his mood improved. That's the power of your first hour after waking. Done right, it sets the stage for better metabolism, better circulation, and better mood throughout the day. Done wrong, it can drain your energy before lunch. The good news is you don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle to get these benefits. You just need to be intentional about a handful of morning habits, simple steps that are backed by science and proven to boost longevity. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful morning habits that can help you live longer, stay active, and enjoy your golden years with more energy and fewer health problems. And the best part? You can start implementing them tomorrow morning. Morning habit 1. Hydrate first thing in the morning. After a full night's sleep, your body is naturally in a state of mild dehydration. You haven't had any fluids for 6 to 8 hours, yet your kidneys, liver, and other organs have been working non-stop to filter your blood, repair tissues, and regulate hormones. The first thing you drink in the morning is like the reset button for your entire system. A glass of water, first thing, helps thin your blood to a healthy viscosity, makes it easier for your heart to pump, and supports kidney function by flushing out the waste that has built up overnight. According to a study published in the European Journal of Nutrition, even mild dehydration in older adults can cause a noticeable drop in mood, energy, and mental sharpness. How to do it? Keep a glass or a refillable bottle of water by your bed so it's the first thing you reach for when you wake up. Aim for 8 to 12 ounces, about 250–350 ml of plain water before your morning coffee or tea. If plain water feels boring, add a slice of lemon or cucumber for flavor and an antioxidant boost. For seniors who take morning medications, drinking water first thing helps the pills go down smoothly and supports absorption. If you have a heart or kidney condition and are on fluid restrictions, check with your doctor about the right amount for you. Over the years, I've seen patients who made this one small change, just starting the day with water, report better digestion, fewer headaches, and more energy by mid-morning. It's a simple habit, but it creates a ripple effect throughout your day. Morning habit 2, gentle movement or stretching. After hours of lying still, your joints are stiff, your muscles are tight, and your circulation is slower. For seniors, this stiffness can increase the risk of falls or injuries later in the day. That's why gentle movement in the morning isn't just nice to have, it's essential. Light activity helps pump fresh, oxygen-rich blood to your brain and muscles, lubricates your joints with synovial fluid, and signals to your body that it's time to be alert and active. In fact, research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that older adults who engaged in just 10 minutes of morning movement had better balance, faster walking speeds, and less joint pain throughout the day compared to those who stayed sedentary. How to do it? Start in bed with simple ankle circles, wrist rotations, and shoulder shrugs before you even stand up. Once you're on your feet, try a gentle stretching sequence. Reach your arms overhead, twist your torso side to side, and slowly bend forward to stretch your hamstrings. If you prefer walking, step outside for a slow 5–10 minute stroll. The fresh air and daylight will also help regulate your internal body clock. If you have arthritis, start with smaller, slower movements to warm up your joints before doing deeper stretches or a longer walk. One of my patients, Ellen, 78, swears by her morning mobility ritual, 7 minutes of stretching before breakfast. She told me it not only relieves her back pain, but also makes her feel more awake than a cup of coffee ever could. Morning habit 3, a balanced, protein-rich breakfast. Breakfast has a bigger impact on seniors than most people think. After fasting overnight, your body needs fuel to stabilize blood sugar, support muscle repair, and provide steady energy for the hours ahead. Skipping breakfast, or grabbing something high in sugar and low in protein, can cause energy crashes, mood swings, and even muscle loss over time. Here's why protein is so important. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. Less muscle means weaker bones, slower metabolism, and a higher risk of falls. A protein-rich breakfast gives your body the building blocks it needs to preserve muscle and stay strong. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who spread their protein intake evenly across meals, rather than eating most of it at dinner, maintained more muscle strength and better physical function. How to do it? Aim for at least 20 grams of protein in the morning. Great options include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, smoked salmon, or plant-based choices like tofu and lentils. Pair protein with complex carbs like oatmeal, whole grain toast, or quinoa, and some fruit for vitamins and fiber. Example: breakfast ideas. A veggie omelette with spinach, mushrooms, and a slice of whole grain toast. Greek yogurt with berries, chia seeds, and a sprinkle of almonds. Whole grain toast with avocado and a boiled egg on top. If you're concerned about cholesterol, alternate between animal-based and plant-based proteins. And if you have trouble eating early, start with a smaller meal and build up over time. I've seen many seniors who thought their low energy was just a sign of aging completely turn things around simply by eating a better breakfast. Their mornings became more productive, their mood lifted, and their stamina lasted into the evening. Morning habit 4. Mindfulness or gratitude practice. Stress is one of the most underestimated factors in aging. It's not just about feeling tense. Chronic stress triggers inflammation, raises blood pressure, disrupts sleep, and can even shorten telomeres, the protective caps on our DNA that are linked to longevity. Starting your morning with a moment of mindfulness or gratitude is like putting on emotional armor for the day. It helps calm your nervous system, lower stress hormones, and improve focus. Harvard Medical School research has shown that daily mindfulness can reduce inflammation markers and even improve immune function in older adults. How to do it? Gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning, no matter how small. A good night's sleep, a friendly phone call, the sound of birds outside. Mindful breathing. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow breaths. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Repeat for 5 minutes. Guided meditation. Use a simple mobile app or YouTube audio to guide you through a calming meditation session. You don't need 30 minutes. Even 3 minutes of focused mindfulness can set the tone for a calmer, more positive day. One of my patients, Mark, 69, told me he used to wake up and immediately scroll through the news on his phone, which often made him anxious before the day even began. Now, he spends the first 5 minutes after waking in quiet gratitude, and he says it's the best mental health change he's ever made. Morning habit 5. Morning sunlight exposure. Sunlight in the morning is more than just pleasant. It's a signal to your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm, telling it, it's time to wake up and be alert. This helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle, improves daytime energy, and makes it easier to fall asleep at night. Morning sunlight also stimulates your skin to produce vitamin D, a nutrient that's critical for bone strength, immune function, and mood regulation. Unfortunately, vitamin D deficiency is common in older adults because skin becomes less efficient at producing it with age, and many people spend most of their mornings indoors. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels had lower rates of falls, fractures, and depression compared to those who were deficient. How to do it? Aim for 10 to 15 minutes of direct morning sunlight on your face and arms before 10 a.m. You don't have to sunbathe. Simply sitting on your porch, walking your dog, or tending to a garden works. If it's cold, bundle up and expose your face and hands for at least a few minutes. If you live in an area with long winters or low sunlight, ask your doctor about vitamin D supplements, but always confirm with a blood test before starting. One of my patients, Linda, 73, started a daily habit of stepping outside with her morning tea. Not only did her vitamin D levels improve within months, but she also reported sleeping better and feeling more energized during the day. Let's take a moment to recap the 5 powerful morning habits we've talked about today. 1. Hydrate first thing. Start your day by replenishing fluids to support your heart, kidneys, and energy levels. 2. Gentle movement or stretching. Loosen up joints, improve circulation, and reduce stiffness. 3. A balanced, protein-rich breakfast. maintain muscle mass, stabilize blood sugar, and fuel your brain. 4. Mindfulness or gratitude practice. Reduce stress, improve mood, and protect your long-term health. 5. Morning sunlight exposure. Boost vitamin D, regulate your sleep cycle, and lift your energy. Here's how you can start applying them tomorrow. Step 1. Pick just 2 habits from the list that feel easiest for you. For example, maybe you start with drinking a glass of water and doing a gentle stretch. Step 2. Do these 2 habits every morning for the next week. Write them on a sticky note and place it where you'll see it as soon as you wake up. Step 3. In week 2, add a 3rd habit. Maybe you prepare a protein-rich breakfast or step outside for a few minutes of sunlight. Step 4. Once these habits feel natural, add the remaining ones until you're doing all 5 without much thought. Remember, consistency beats intensity. You don't need to do everything perfectly right away. Even 1 or 2 healthy changes, repeated daily, can have a compounding effect over months and years. Think of it like building a strong foundation for a house. The earlier in the day you set your foundation, the better the rest of the day will hold up, and the stronger your health will be in the long run. If this guide has inspired you, give this video a quick like. It helps more seniors discover life-changing habits they can start right away. That's it. 5 simple, science-backed morning habits that can help you feel better today and protect your health for years to come. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is tomorrow morning. Now it's your turn. Don't just watch this video and move on. Choose at least 1 habit to put into action tomorrow. Whether it's drinking that first glass of water, stepping outside for a breath of fresh air, or spending 2 quiet minutes in gratitude, commit to it. If you're serious about living longer, stronger, and more independently, subscribe right now and turn on notifications so you never miss these weekly tips. And please, share this video with a friend or family member who deserves to live their best years with energy and purpose. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Now go own your mornings, and you might just add years to your life.